Doctors ran a study where they deliberately made a painful medical procedure last longer, not shorter, longer, and the patients who got the longer, more painful version rated the whole experience as less unpleasant. Patients undergoing colonoscopies rated their pain every 60 seconds in real time, on a scale from 0 to 10. For one group, doctors added a few extra minutes at the very end, keeping the scope in place, easing off, so the final stretch was mild discomfort instead of ending on a sharp spike. That group experienced strictly more total pain, more minutes, more cumulative discomfort, added on purpose, with no medical reason for it. Pure added suffering, minute for minute. So which group remembered the procedure as worse? The group with the longer, more painful procedure rated the overall experience as less unpleasant afterward, and they were more willing to come back for a repeat colonoscopy later. This gets stranger. The extra minutes of mild discomfort at the end didn't add to the memory of suffering. They replaced the memory of a sharp, painful ending with a soft one, and that's what stuck. This is the peak end rule. You don't remember an experience as the sum of every moment in it. You remember its most intense point and how it ended. Everything in between gets compressed or forgotten. Kahneman calls the part of you living through the experience the experiencing self, and the part of you that judges it afterward and decides whether to do it again, the remembering self. It's the remembering self that makes your decisions, not the one that actually lived through it. In a separate study, people held a hand in painfully cold water twice, once for 60 seconds, once for 90 seconds, where the last 30 seconds were the same cold water, just very slightly warmer. Given a choice of which trial to repeat, most people chose the longer, more painful one, because it ended better. This is why the last 5 minutes of a vacation, a customer service call, or a job interview matter disproportionately more than everything before them. A mediocre meal with an amazing dessert gets remembered as a great meal. A great trip that ends with a lost bag and a delayed flight gets remembered as stressful. Companies obsessing over the last mile of a customer experience aren't being precious. They're designing for the remembering self, because that's the one who decides whether to come back. Here's the uncomfortable part. The version of you making decisions right now, whether to return to a doctor, a restaurant, a relationship, a job, isn't weighing your actual lived experience. It's consulting a highlight reel edited down to one peak and one ending, and treating that highlight reel as the whole truth. Next time you're designing an experience for someone, an event, a service, even a hard conversation, ask, what's the peak and how does it end? Get those 2 moments right, and the middle can be forgiven. Get them wrong, and nothing else you did will be remembered fairly. Next time, the rigged wheel of fortune that changed people's answers about Africa without a single person noticing it had happened. If you want to catch it, or this one changed how you'll plan your next goodbye, subscribe so you get notified when it's up. See you there.